case result we discussed. Okay, so that B sin A, this case, that A sin B is smaller than B and B is less than A, will get two triangles. And here based on questions also, they will ask related to this, that BA1C and BA2C triangle. What is sum of the areas of triangle, or what is the difference of the areas of triangle? In 2013, I think they asked difference of the areas. That they are asking that A1, A2C area is how much? This 2013 problem. Like this here, some of the results are difference of the results they will ask. Here only difference is what? Here B is same, A is same, angle B is same. But only difference is that C has two possibilities. In one triangle, C length is C1. In one more triangle, C length is C2. So BA1 is this and BA2 is this. With the help of this, we'll solve the problems. Yes. For example, if they are asking, what is the difference between these two areas only? If they're asking what is the difference between these two areas, means how to find? If you observe, difference between areas. Triangle A2BC area minus triangle A1BC area. If they're asking this. But the idea is, area if you observe, that area is exactly same. Like if you see the above diagram.
Triangle C A1 A2 area.
Triangle C A1 A2 area. So that is triangle A1 A2. Base is triangle A1 A2 and height is that A sin B. So half into base A1 A2 into height is A sin B. Half into base into height. So here half into A sin B is the height is 5, but A1 A2 is exactly same like C2 minus C1. Difference of the sides into A sin B. Now how to find C2 minus C1 value?
From that quadratic equation.
Yeah, from that quadratic equation, C square minus 2AC cos B plus A square minus B square if you take. Here C1 plus C2 is 2A cos B. And C1 into C2 is
A square minus B square.
With the help of this, you can find difference of roots. Substitute them, you will get area. Like this, some question related to that C1, C2 things they will ask here. Okay. And here, if you observe angles also, here this angle, A1 angle and A2 angle, if you observe, here, if you assume this angle is A, if you assume in BA2C angle, or if you assume this is some theta angle, if you assume, then in BA1C this angle is 180 minus theta. Why 180 minus theta is, if you take theta, here A1, A2, AC is isosceles triangle. So here also you'll get theta. So that BA1C is 180 minus theta you'll get. So here BA1C, BA2C, if you see these two triangles, compulsory in that one set of angles are supplementary. One is A angle, one more thing is 180 minus A angle you will get. Okay. So this result we discussed yesterday. Next thing, distance between different centers. So before going to distance between different centers, here what is the distance from that center to sides and vertices we are discussing first. So if you see circumcenter, your first case. If you take circumcenter, distance from circumcenter to vertices is R. No need to say this point. And distance from circumcenter to sides, BC, CA, ABR, R cos A, R cos B, R cos C. Here also actually mod is there. Here I am writing R cos A. Okay, but mod is there here because if it is obtuse angle triangle, R cos A is negative will come. If A is obtuse angle, R cos A is negative. Okay, and if it is right angle triangle, no doubt circumcenter lies on one of the side and distance from that center to that side is 0 only. So R cos A is not a problem for right angle triangle and acute angle triangle. But for obtuse angle triangle, R cos A is negative if A is obtuse. So you can remember formulas R cos A, R cos B, R cos C. But at the same time, if obtuse angle triangle is there, mod is there for that. So this magnitude wise, this result is correct. Sign wise, it may vary for obtuse angle triangle. Next, if you take incenter, in-center results. This in-center to this side is R, and in-center to vertices are R cosec A by 2, R cosec B by 2, R cosec C by 2. Okay, R cosec A by 2, R cosec B by 2, R cosec C by 2 are the distances from in-center to the three sides. Next, distances from excenter, the same type of result. Distance from excenter to excenters I1, I2, I3 to the sides are R1, R2, R3. Okay, fine. Distance from excenter to distance from excenter I1, I2, I3 to the corresponding sides are R1, R2, R3. I1 to all sides, because I1 is equidistant from three side lines. The distance is R1. For I2, it is R2. For I3, it is R3. In the same way, distance from I1 to A, I2 to B, I3 to C. If you take this result, you will get R1 cosec A by 2, R2 cosec B by 2, R3 cosec C by 2. Here, why you have that result is from A, B. Okay, if you take this I1 to this perpendicular is I1 to AB line, perpendicular distance is D if you assume, I1 D if you assume. Then in triangle ADI1, that sine A by 2 if you take, sine A by 2 if you take, opposite is R1 and hypotenuse is AI1. So from that, the sine A by 2 if you take, opposite is R1 by AI1 will come. So from that, R1 equal to AI1, sorry, reverse side, right? AI1 equal to R1 cosec A by 2 will come. AI1 equal to R1 cosec A by 2. In the same way, that I2 to B distance also R2 cosec B by 2. And I3 to C distance is R3 cosec C by 2. So these are the distances. Similarly, I1 to B, here I1A, I2B, I3C have similar type of result. And I1B, because I1B is like external angle bisector. So if you take that result, you will get R1 secant B by 2. This result is R1 secant B by 2 and I1C R1 secant C by 2. Similarly, you will get I2A, I2C, I3A, I3B. Next important point is orthocenter. Orthocenter to vertices distance. Orthocenter to vertices distances, if you see, orthocenter to vertices distances are 2R cos A, 2R cos B, 2R cos C. Okay, this result surely we have to remember. This is a very important point. Orthocenter to vertices distance. Next, orthocenter to side distances. Orthocenter to BC, CA, AB lines are 2R cos A, BC if you take 2R cos B cos C, CA if you take 2R cos C cos A, AB if you take 2R cos A cos B will come. So for this what we did is, if you see this figure, we take BOD triangle. In BOD triangle, angle OBD is 90 minus C. So cos 90 minus C I take. Cos 90 minus C if I take, okay, 1 minute. Sin 90 minus C if you take, OD will come. Take sin 90 minus C, that is OD by OB. Here OB is 2R cos B. From that, orthocenter to side distance. Please switch off the mic. Orthocenter to side distance will get 2R cos B cos C. So these results are very, very, very important. So with the help of these distances only, that orthocenter and circumcenter is parallel to side, in center circumcenter is parallel to side. That questions you can solve only if you know these distance results. And related to median. Vertex distance. Centroid to vertex distance, GA distance if you take, that is exactly 2/3 of AD, because G divides AD in 2:1 ratio. So GA is 2/3 of AD, and already we know length of median from Apollonius theorem. We can prove that length of median is this formula, root of 2b square plus 2c square minus a square by 2. Length of median is root of 2b square plus 2c square minus a square by 2. Okay. From that, we can find GA length is root of 2b square plus 2c square minus a square by 3. And centroid to side distance is 1/3 of the altitude. 1/3 of the altitude. So altitude length already we know correspondingly based on that figure. So G to BC, if you want, that reason is that 2 delta by 3a will come as formula. Reason is altitude length, if you see 2 delta by a, because delta equal to half into base into height. If you see this result, delta equal to half into base into height. From this, h1 equal to 2 delta by a will come. So as 1 by 3 into h1 is 2 delta by a. By using that formula, you can find. Here, if you observe, GD is different from GD length is need not be perpendicular to base. That's why GD distance is different from distance from centroid to side. GD is not perpendicular, so GD length is different. Distance from centroid to this side is also different. And why this is 1/3 of altitude? What is the reason for this?
The area of triangle GBC is 1/3 of area of triangle ABC.
So GBC area equal to 1/3 of ABC triangle area, and already they have same base. So if you want area 1/3 means only possibility is height is 1/3 of that. So from this you can say this point. And here one more thing, that in center result related to this in center, that height of the angle bisector. Also important. What is AD length? Is 2BC by B plus C cos A by 2. Yes. This result also you have to remember. If it is angle bisector, because if it is median, you remember that thing. If it is angle bisector, this result. And if it is altitude, we know directly if this is altitude ABC, then this result you can write it as C sin B you can write, or B sin C you can write. If it is altitude. Perpendicular bisector, obviously they don't ask that. Because it's not passing through vertex, so they don't ask that part. And here, one problem related to this. Just day before yesterday, we discussed this question. Actually, in class, we discussed one more shortcut at that time. I didn't get the idea on that day. ABC is a triangle. Recently, we discussed this problem. AD, BE, CF are angle bisectors. And angle AD is 120 degrees. Angle BAC is 120 degrees. What we proved? Remember?
Angle EDF is 90 degrees.
Angle EDF is 90 degrees. Okay, this problem actually in class we did more shorter method. On that day when we discussed using by lengths we proved, we used the DE length, DF length, EF length we used. So one more easy method is, if you observe here, CF line is angle bisector, B line is also angle bisector here. Now if you observe this is 60 degrees here, 60 degrees here in that problem. Now do one thing, extend BA line. Anyone is getting idea now? What is this angle?
60 degrees.
60 degrees. Now if you observe, in triangle ABD, if you observe, in triangle ABD triangle, BE is internal bisector. In triangle ABD, BE is internal angle bisector. Next, AE is external angle bisector. Reason is, if you see ABD triangle. ABD internal angle is 60. So external angle is what, 120. So if you observe, AE is bisecting that. So here 60 is coming, here also 60 is coming. So what about that E point now?
X center of
So that implies
triangle ABD.
is excenter for triangle. Is excenter for triangle ABD means
D is angle bisector of ADC. Yes.
D is angle bisector of ABD, external angle bisector. So D is external angle bisector of triangle ABD. So if you join this DA, for this ABD, D is external angle bisector. So these two angles are same, alpha alpha. Apply same logic. Similarly, in triangle ADC. Similarly, in triangle ADC, if you see ADC triangle, so extend this side. 60, 60, here also you'll get 60 only. So in ADC triangle, AF is external bisector. CF is internal bisector. That implies, please switch off the mic where disturbance is coming. Where disturbance is coming, please switch off the mic. That implies F is excenter of triangle ACD. As F is excenter of triangle ACD, because why excenter reason is this line is internal bisector, this line is external bisector. So both are intersecting at F, so it's external bisector. That implies DF is external angle bisector. DF is external angle bisector of triangle ACD. So if you join this DF, so as it is external angle bisector, so this is beta beta angles. Now from the diagram only you can say 2 alpha plus 2 beta equal to 180 degrees. So alpha plus beta equal to 90 degrees. To compare with last time method, this is the best method. Last time we did the same problem with the help of all lengths. I find DE length, DF length, EF length. I find DE length, DF length, EF length. I think I said in your class, I'm thinking. Did we discuss this problem? Anyone?
Yes, sir. We discussed same method.
Same method only. Okay. So this is result related to that angle bisector problem. Next, different distances. In the different distances, you have to remember surely this point on difference between circumcenter to incenter. This formula you have to remember. That result is always square root of r square minus 2rr. 2 small r into capital R. R square minus 2r into capital R. No doubt that is exactly equal to one more formula. That same point is equal to capital R into 1 minus 8 sin A by 2 sin B by 2 sin C by 2. If read small r equal to 4r sin A by 2 sin B by 2 sin C by 2, then that is exactly same like distance from circumcenter to incenter is capital R into square root of 1 minus 8 sin A by 2 sin B by 2 sin C. Okay. This result you have to remember. If you see proof, what we did is just we join that incenter to vertex and circumcenter to vertex. So in that I find IAS angle because IS distance we have to find. We know IA length, SA length. Just we try to find that angle IAS. In that angle IAS is same like from this diagram particularly order may be different because that SA may be either right side or left side of that AI depending on angle. But here, as we are using cos rule, it won't affect our problem. So angle IAS equal to IAC minus SAC. So IAC means, this IAC means as angle bisector, that is A by 2 will come. And if you take this SAC, that is 90 minus B will come. So from this, total result is coming like B by 2 minus C by 2. So here, depending on order, that may be B by 2 minus C by 2 or C by 2 minus B by 2 also. Means if B is bigger than C, you will get diagram like this. If B is smaller than C, same figure, that SA line is right side of, left side of AI you will get. If C is bigger than B, that SA line lies left side of IA line you will get. That is the only difference, but remaining are same. So if you use cos rule, then you will get this formula, R square minus 2RR formula. Next, similarly, distance from circumcenter to excenter. Distance from circumcenter to excenter, if you take, you will get R square plus 2RR1. Same result because angle is also same only. But here instead of AI, here we are taking AI1. That is the only difference. But angle is same angle only. That B minus C by 2 angle only will get. But only difference is last time we used AI length. Here we are using AI1 length. So after doing all the calculations, we get this part. R1S is exactly square root of R square plus 2R. Okay. This is 2. The same logic you can find I2S, I3S also. Okay. And in last class we discussed this point. If we take I1, I2, I3 triangle. As I1, I2, I3 triangle is eccentric triangle. So our lengths are 4R cos A by 2, 4R cos B by 2, 4R cos C by 2. And I is orthocenter of the triangle. So I1 if you find, you will get 4R sin A by 2. 2 into 2R into cos 90 minus A by 2 will come, which is exactly equal to 4R sin A by 2. Similarly, I2 and I3 also will get. And distance from orthocenter to incenter. Distance from orthocenter to incenter. This OI is equal to 2 small r square minus 4 capital R square cos A cos B cos C. Here main important results are actually that circumcenter to incenter and circumcenter to orthocenter. These two results are very important. Next result is distance from circumcenter to orthocenter. This distance from circumcenter to orthocenter is giving indirectly 3 results. Not 3 results, sorry, 6 results. Why 6 result is, if you know this distance, if you know OS distance, indirectly 9-point center is midpoint of that. So as these are dividing in 3:1:2, ONGS is 3:1:2. So if you know OS distance, indirectly we are getting ON distance, OG distance, OS distance, NG distance, NS distance, ES distance. Like 6 things we are getting at the same time. So this result you have to remember how R square minus 2RR is important. In the same way, distance from circumcenter to orthocenter is also is equal to 9R square minus A square plus B square plus C square, or that square root, or that is exactly same like R into 1 minus 8 cos A cos B cos C. So R into 1 minus 8 cos A cos B cos C. With the help of this, you will get the result. Now here, in this case, which type of question they will ask here is, in this case, yesterday someone asked this doubt. ABC is a triangle. This is circumcircle of ABC. And DEF. Here they can mention feet of the altitudes also they can mention, or midpoints of heights also they can mention. Anything they can mention, both are giving same result. Just assume this is the circumcircle of DEF. So question is, if these two are touching each other, then what is the value of cos 2a plus cos 2b plus cos 2c?
If they're orthogonal.
No, two questions are there. This is one question.
Yes.
One more question is, if these two are intersecting orthogonally, then what is cos 2a plus cos 2b plus cos 2c? Two questions are there. Yeah, in
Yes,
your
sir.
assignment, orthogonal question is there.
Both are similar on this. Yes.
Yeah, same, correct. So here, last time when you discussed properties of triangle, I gave an assignment with some 90 questions. When we discussed properties of triangle topic, I gave a good assignment. It has good questions. 90 questions assignment I gave related to properties of triangle. I don't have that soft copy with me to send to you. You can check your assignments that have many good questions in that. So this question is also one among that. At that time in comprehension, I gave this orthogonal, what is the condition? And if they are they're touching each other, what is the condition? Okay. Like the different things are there.
Sir, the triangle has to be obtuse, no, sir.
Which one?
This triangle has to be obtuse, no, sir.
It doesn't.
Okay. Here we are not, whatever it may be, we are not thinking about that. Okay, you are saying like diagram wise obtuse is coming. Yes. So here, why it's not matter is simply, my focus is only on if these two are touching each other, what happen? One is circumcenter, one more thing is orthocenter, that 9-point center. So distance between centers is equal to what? Difference of radius normally. Because compulsory, as one is small inside, one is big outside. So surely if they are touching each other means they are touching internally only. Now from this SN distance is exactly same like OS distance by 2. And this result is what difference of the radius is. One is circumradius, one is 9-point radius, R by 2.
Yes, sir.
So from this OS equal to, we'll get R. So orthocenter to circumcenter distance is exactly equal to R only will come. So this is coming as R means our formula is what? R into square root of 1 minus 8 cos A cos B cos C equal to R in this case. So from this obviously cos A cos B cos C equal to 0. So surely this is possible only in right angle triangle.
Sir,
Yeah, actually what?
sir, this the center is 9-point center, no, sir.
Yeah.
So 9-point center to circumcenter distance should be R1 minus R2, no, sir.
9-point center to
Circumcenter.
Yeah, correct. Okay, here I mentioned, yeah, that only I mentioned here.
So you wrote SN equal to mod R1 minus R2. Then you wrote OS by 2.
Orthocenter,
Yes.
circumcenter is
Okay.
Center and circumcenter midpoint is one.
Yes,
Yeah?
sir.
So SN length is exactly same like OS by 2. So that result only are using. So cos A, cos B, cos C 0. Means this is happening only in right angle triangle. So from this. And obviously question is cos 2A plus cos 2B plus cos 2C. Which is exactly
Minus
same like
1.
minus 1 4 cos A cos B.
Answer is minus.
Minus 1 will come. And in that, if they are intersecting orthogonal case, what happen? Distance between centers equal to sum of the radius. Orthogonal situation. If they are orthogonal, you will get like this. Okay. If they are orthogonal, you will get like this. In this situation, what you will get is d square equal to r1 square plus r2 square. Then d square means what here? Sn distance. So Sn square equal to r square plus r by 2 square. So Sn is what exactly? Sn square means this is r square into 1 minus 8 cos A cos B cos C equal to by 4. Because this midpoint of that result r by 2 will get. But this is numerator is only OS distance, OS square. So by 4 will come. So here 5r square by 4 will come. So both will cancel. So from this 8 cos A cos B cos C
Equal to minus 4.
Okay. So from this minus 4 cos A cos B cos C.
Equal to
2. 2 to the 2 4. Yes. So minus 1 minus 4 cos A cos B cos C is our required result.
1.
Is equal to 1. I think yesterday I proved the second part in that integer questions. Okay. One more problem is also there actually. I don't remember exactly in that assignment. 9-point circle is passing through in center. Some question is there like this. Just 1 minute. I will try to recollect it.
Sir, it is when
In center only.
Sec-
Anyone? If it is in center. But 9-point center to in center formula we didn't discuss because they are not collinear. One minute. I think that problem is related to this. In center of triangle, the in circle of triangle is passing through orthocenter. One more question in this model is.
Yes, sir. This we discussed. I mean, this we can directly use formula now.
Formula only. Yeah, that's right. Now this type of question is also there in that. That's what I'm saying. So where these formulas are useful is to solve these questions only. So one more question is like this. If in circle is passing through orthocenter, if in circle is passing through orthocenter, then they ask that cos 2A plus cos 2B plus cos 2 is how much like this. So just you have to use this result. This 2r square minus 4r square cos A cos B cos C equal to small r square. From this minus 4 cos A cos B cos C equal to minus 1. So we'll get required result is minus 2 we'll get. That cos 2A plus cos 2B plus cos 2C value. Okay, if they are asking any problem, compulsory, if they are asking this type of question, surely you have to remember this formulas only here. Okay. So all these formulas you have to remember. Yeah, one more question is also I gave as homework at that time. Circumcircle and 9-point circle intersect such that common chord is longest. Then what is cos 2A plus cos 2B plus cos 2C? Common chord is longest means? There is only diameter in that. Okay, some general problems we discuss, some problems are normal. Next, even this result is also useful for you sometimes. Thoulmess theorem. What is Thoulmess theorem statement is in a cyclic quadrilateral. If you take a cyclic quadrilateral like this, ABCD, product of diagonals AC into BD, product of diagonals AC into BD equal to sum of product of opposite sides. So AB opposite side is CD plus AD opposite side is BC. Sum of product of opposite sides. So this is it. Remember the statement also. If you want proof, you can prove this by some small construction here. Just I will give hint, you can try this proof. If you assume this angle is theta, just choose a point on this AC line where such that this angle is also theta. Angle CB equal to theta. Okay. Choose E point such that angle CB is also theta, angle ABD is also theta. If you choose like this, what happens? Triangle ABD, if you observe, triangle ABD is similar to triangle ABC. ABD because theta, here also theta. If you assume this angle is alpha, here also angle is alpha. So two angles are same. Triangle ABD is similar to ABC. So apply that corresponding sides are in same ratio. And one more thing, if you take this is theta, here one more thing, even this is also theta. Okay. So use one more thing here, that EBC is similar to one more triangle also will come. What is that one more angle here? Just check it once. ABD is similar to EBC. Similarly, we'll get one more similar triangles combination. ABD, EBC. One more thing, you will get AEB triangle. That AEB triangle, theta plus x, here also theta plus x will come. Okay. So one more thing is ABD triangle, that ACD triangle. That ACD triangle is similar to that ABE triangle also will come. ACD is similar to that ABE will come. So here also apply that corresponding sides are in same ratio. Here also apply corresponding sides are in same ratio. We'll get the answer here. Okay, just try this proof. Still, if you don't get, in next class I will say. Hint is this: you have to choose a point E such that you will get this. Just 2 lines only. If you have doubt, now only we'll complete it. Will you try, or I have to prove it? Students.
We'll try, sir.
Okay. So hint is this. Just note down the diagram. You have to choose E on AC line such that CBE is exactly equal to ABD. That is a hint. If you choose a point like that, you will get easily proof. Okay. Next result is cyclic quadrilateral. In this cyclic quadrilateral, if ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, then that S equal to A plus B plus C plus D by 2. And here that cos A formula, this cos A formula is exactly same like our triangle formula, adjacent sides minus opposite. A square plus D square minus opposite is B square minus C square by 2 AD plus BC. Okay, this is the formula. This is cos A. Okay, how to prove that result? Even that cos A formula is also is just by using this AD, this BD. If we take BD in triangle ABD, that A square plus D square minus 2AD cos A will come, which is equal to in triangle BDC C square plus D square minus 2CD cos 180 minus A will come. This angle is 180 minus A. So by using the two results, we will get cos A value is A square plus B square, A square plus D square minus B square minus C square by 2 times of AD plus BC. Okay, this angle you have to remember. And one more thing, area of triangle. Area of triangle will get it as square root of S minus A into S minus B into S minus C into S minus D. Same like Heron's form. Okay. Next, diagonals also we discussed formula. Diagonals is, if you take BD diagonal, if you see that AD plus BC in denominator, because BD one side AD, other side BC is there. AD plus BC in denominator, and numerator is other combination. That AB plus CD into AC plus BD. AB plus CD into into AC plus BD. Same thing for AC also. If you take AC also, with respect to AC, if you observe, AB and CD are opposite to that. So AB plus CD in denominator, other terms combination is in numerator. And even circumradius also formula we discussed, like R equal to 1 by 4 delta into AB plus CD into AD plus BC into AC plus BD. All combinations. AB if you take plus CD into AD plus BC, AC plus BD. All proofs also we discussed. I'm not going for proof now because of these lengthy calculations. If you see the proofs also, all proofs is there here if you see. In triangle ABD, that by using cos rule, BD square equal to A square plus D square cos A. In triangle BCD also we write the result. From that we got cos A result. After getting cos A, BD square equal to that formula. BD square equal to A square plus D square minus that cos formula. After simplifying, we got this. Okay. Next, one more thing what we did, area of quadrilateral. How we proved is ABD area plus BCD area. So of AD sin A plus of BC sin A. From that, we will get delta equal to AD plus BC by 2 into sin A. Okay, and as it's cyclic quadrilateral, BD by sin A is always equal to 2R. So we use that condition. We know already BD length also. So we substituted that. So after proving that result, we got that R equal to 1 by 4 delta into, calculations are little lengthy. So what we did, you can see this, delta equal to AD plus BC by 2 into sin A. With the help of diagonals we write of AD sin A plus of BC sin A. And as it's cyclic quadrilateral, BD by sin A equal to 2R, even that also we write. So from that, 2R equal to BD length already we know. With the help of this thing, just we write that things. BD length into that part. So from that we got this proof. 2R equal to 1 by 4 delta into AB plus CD into AD plus BC into AC plus BD. Okay. And area of quadrilateral also we use by using this part delta formula only. Sin A I am finding separately here. Sin A square root of 1 minus cos square A, and that cos A formula is substituted. After simplifying, we got this 1 by 4. That 4 is also cancelled, and after simplifying this, we get root of S minus A into S minus B into S minus C into S. This is for cyclic quadrilateral. Similarly, quadrilateral result is what you will get is this part. S minus A into S minus B into S minus A into S minus D minus ABCD into cos square A plus C by 2 or B plus D by 2. Anything you can take. Opposite angles by 2. Because even if you write B plus D by 2 also you get same answer. Reason is A plus C equal to 360 minus of B plus D if you write, you'll get same result only. So here also as using that concept like sum of this part. This ABCD if you take here. This length is ABCD if you take. I use that of AD sin A plus of BC sin C formula. So from this only we derived it. Okay, that BD square, with the help of that we find that length. Just check your notebook. Every proof is there here. Because all calculations are lengthy only in this. So simply I'm saying the statement. Okay. The circle inscribed in a quadrilateral ABCD. AB plus CD equal to AD plus BC. I think this point also already we know. Length of tangents are equal. Like this statement. AB plus CD equal to AD plus BC. Okay, that in radius, like different results we discussed. So circle is inscribed and circumscribed, what happened? What is the area of that? And here, by using circles concept, we prove this. Distance from orthocenter to circumcenter. Power of point concept. If you say this is circumcircle ABC, This is orthocenter O. Okay, and that line is intersecting circle at D. Then OA into OD. Then OA into OD is exactly equal to power of point, or just you can join this also. OA into OD equal to OE into OF. OA into OD equal to OE into OF. As OE means what? Circumradius minus OS, and OF means circumradius plus OS, which is exactly equal to R square minus OS square. Okay. Here OA means orthocenter to the distance. It is 2R cos A. OD distance is exactly same like as D is image of O in this side. I write it is 2 OE. And OE means orthocenter to that BC distance, which is exactly equal to 2R cos B cos. So by using that, I got 8R square cos A cos B cos. So 8R square cos A cos B cos C equal to R square minus OS square. That implies OS equal to R into this. I don't know I gave this proof for state students or not. Reason is only one thing where I think, did I discuss this proof in state board?
Yes, sir.
Discussed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because for CBSE people, like reverse circle topic in first year, properties of triangle later we discuss, I think. Okay, state also I discussed this result, correct? So this
Yes,
same
sir.
in-center to circumcenter also we proved in the same way. That IA into ID, if you observe, just I join this AI line. So IA into ID equal to same logic R square minus SI square, power of point definition. PA into PB equal to CP square minus R square for outside point, R square minus CP square for inside point. By using this, R square minus SI square is coming, and ID means this length. That by using this logic you can find. With the help of this result only I find that result. ID equal to, I think here the proof is there. ID by sine A plus B by 2, this part. ID by sine A plus B by 2 equal to BA by sine C. So by using this, we are getting ID length. This is the easiest method to prove that results also. Distance from in-center to circumcenter. But this logic is not working for orthocenter to in-center concept. Okay, orthocenter to in-center we want, you have to take a little reverse. You have to take in-circle, sorry. Circumcircle is not working in that. You have to take in-circle. Yes? With the help of that you can derive. In this case, just take like this. If this is orthocenter, if you are joining this, but the finding length is little difficult in this part. So OB into OA, OB into OA equal to CP square minus R square. But here problem is, we don't know O is inside or outside. So once again here problem, R square minus OI square. So your calculations are little lengthy only. So better use normal method only for that. Orthocenter in center concept. But circumcenter case, easily you can find the lengths, you can solve that problem. It is depending on, is it possible to length easily or not. Just based on that you can solve. Okay, this is the theory of properties of triangle topic. Okay, we discussed almost all models. Theory wise everything is there. Just anywhere I have to stop to check the result once again. Students, any doubts you have in any concept? If you want to note any statement. I'll stop there.
Sir, that medial triangle is like the triangle formed by medians as sides of its triangle is 3/4 of.
Yeah. That proof you have doubt?
No, sir, just like we didn't
Statement,
discuss that point.
Correct. Again, if you take median size sides, and if you construct a triangle, so if you take like this A, B, C, and this is AD, BE, CF. If you take AD, BE, CF, AD, BE, CF as length of the sides. AD, BE, CF as length of the sides, and if you construct a triangle, then that area is exactly 3/4 of triangle ABC area. Correct? ADBECF area. If you construct a triangle with ADBECF as sides, then the triangle area is 3/4 of triangle ABC area. Okay, just note down that statement. If you construct a triangle with ADBECF as sides, even this proof is also there in your notebook. ADBECF as sides, then the triangle area is 3/4 of triangle ABC area. Just now I discussed, I think this problem I want to. In circle of triangle ABC passes through circumcenter. This is the problem. In circle of triangle ABC passes through circumcenter, then what is cos A plus cos B plus cos C? You will get answer is root 2. Why you will get like this? What is the proof of this problem?
We can find the relation between R and R by using the capital and small r by the distance, and then
In circle is passing through circumcenter means square root of r square minus 2rr is equal to exactly small r.
and then cos A plus cos B plus cos C is 1 plus r.
So from this result you will get r square minus 2rr equal to small r square. From this try to find the value of small r by r. Yes. So cos A plus cos B plus cos C is 1 plus small r by r. So if you find small r by r value by using that quadratic equation, you'll get that. Okay, some more problems. Even this also I discussed, I think. This problem is there in your workbook. DE, EF, are common tangents of X circles. DE, EF, DF are common tangents of X circles. Then show that DE by A cos A equal to EF by B cos B equal to EF by C cos A. This problem is there in the workbook. Remember this problem? Calculations are lengthy.
You gave in notes also.
In notebook also we discuss this problem. And you know this, yesterday we discussed this point. Let O be a point inside triangle ABC. Such that OAB, OBC, OC at theta, then cot A plus cot B plus cot C is cot theta. Proof is sine rule. And some problem, okay. You solve already this type of problem. Small r equal to capital R by 6 and small r1 equal to 7r, then what is angle A? R1 minus r formula. 4r sine square A by 2. The R1 minus R is 4r sine square A by 2. If you use this formula, this type of problems are easy. As R1 is 7r, if we substitute that, 4r sine square A by 2, 6r will come, and small r by r is given. If A, B, A are given, just ambiguous case questions. This is important point. Recently you asked this doubt also. If the base of a triangle is given and R is the ratio of other two sides, then greatest altitude. If this length is given BC, if A is moving such that AB by AC equal to small r. AB by AC equal to small r. Then maximum possible height of this triangle. AB by AC equal to r given. Then maximum possible of triangle is AR by 1 minus r square. That's true. Recently, for one of the question we discussed Apollonius circle. In last week exam, I think this question came. BC is given, you will get circle like this. This A is moving on this circle. A is moving on this circle. So if you want maximum height, this D and E are harmonic conjugates. So circle is passing to these 2 points. So from that you will get greatest altitude is AR by 1 minus r square. Simply what we are doing is, if you assume this point is 0, 0, this point is A, 0, try to find a point which is dividing in r:1 ratio internally and externally. Then you will get D point coordinates, E point coordinates. Then the D is the diameter of circle. Just we want only radius. Okay. Next, P is any point inside the triangle ABC. These are different problems what we discussed in your class. P is any point inside triangle ABC. Lines drawn through P parallel to sides. And the areas are delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. Then our statement is root delta 1 plus root delta 2 plus root delta 3 equal to root delta. Let's check the calculations. From P, if you draw parallel lines like this, new triangles you are getting, this areas are delta 1, delta 2, delta 3 if you are getting. Then sum of the square roots of that equal to root delta is coming. This proof is sum of areas of similar triangle, the ratio of areas of similar triangles is equal to square of the ratios of corresponding sides or square of the areas of corresponding altitudes, anything you can take. So here if you take that x square by a square, you are getting that. Just check this. Any doubt in this part? Can we go to next question? All these problems are there in your workbook only. The workbook is having many different model problems. One more good question. This problem is, find the area of equilateral triangle containing in its interior point whose distance from vertices are 3, 4, 5. So here question is like this. This A, B, C are the sides. Okay, A, B, C are the sides. So here what he is giving is these distances, that PA distance 3 units, PB distance 4 units, PC distance 5 units. PA, PB, PC. These distances are 5 units, 3, 4, 5 units. This is equilateral triangle already is giving. Then you have to find side length. If P is the interior point of equilateral triangle and it is 3, 4, 5 unit distances from vertices, then what is the area of triangle ABC? You remember what we did? Just by seeing this figure, try to recollect what we did.
Sir, reflection about AC, sir.
Reflection
of
about,
point B.
to take reflection about AC, what happened? You will get some diagram like this. Okay, here what you will get? This is B dash you will get. Okay, now this P image is coming to this position, P dash. Then this length once again you will get it as
3 only.
3 only. And this
If
length
we
you will get
rotate it, if we rotate the triangle, we'll get 3 for 5 triangles.
3.
Yes, sir. If we rotate, then we'll rotate it by 60 degrees. Then we'll get a right angle triangle.
Rotate it by which angle? 60 degrees.
60 degrees.
Okay. So if you take like this, in this case, what happened? If you take in this case, here also you have to get answer. The same figure you are rotating in this way.
Sir, we reflected in this case. We didn't rotate it.
Yeah, we reflected. We take image of this part. Here also you have to get. Just we take image in this case. So if this is 5, here also you have to get 5.
Yes.
Correct. If this is 3, here also you have to get 3. And this length you have to get it as 4. Now what is this angle? If you see here, because same figure we are taking that side. Because I have same figure. If this is theta, if this is theta, and this angle is 60 minus theta. Okay. 1 minute. Yeah, we have to rotate here.
Yes. Reflection we can't.
Not reflection, sorry. Rotate. If you rotate, then our intention is here I want 60 minus theta here. So here I want 60 minus theta here. So if you observe, what we did in this question is rotate the figure about C, rotate the figure about C, yes, in clockwise direction. So I rotate the figure with 60 degrees angle. If I rotate the figure with 60 degrees angle, what happens is, here I am explaining. Okay, this in the position of A point, here you got B point after rotation with 60 degrees rotation. Okay, in the this A point new position is A dash is coming. Yes, this P point new position is Q point is coming. As same thing we are rotating here. Rotate with 60 degrees angle. Then if you observe that CQ is coming as 5, CQ length is coming as 5, and this AQ length is exactly now indirectly BQ length, that is you will get 4 because BQ length, because BP is same as now AQ, so this length is coming as 4 and A dash Q length is coming as 3. And this rotation, in this case what you will get, 60 degrees angle you will get here. Because this is 3, 4, and in this case also, as this is 90 degrees will come in that, so it's coming as 5 also. So in this method, triangle APQ is right angle triangle you will get, because lengths are 3, 4 will get, and angle is also like 90 will come in that. Which one?
PQ.
So here, when you are rotating, assume this angle is theta, 60 minus theta initially. Then when you are rotating with 60 degrees here, what happens? This is theta, 60 minus theta will come.
Yes.
Then total angle is 60 only will come.
Yes.
Okay. So initially PC is making angle theta 60 minus theta with CE. Now in this case, that CQ makes theta 60 minus theta. Now if you observe that 60 minus theta and theta is giving that 5 here. That's why this triangle is equilateral triangle will come. And as that is 5, that PAQ, if you see, that is right angle triangle also will come. Okay, even that is also 5.
Okay, sir.
That angle is 90 will come, that result. So triangle APQ is right angle triangle will come, and PQC is equilateral triangle will come. Now here what we are doing is that APQ angle is theta if you assume, and sin theta is 4 by 5 will come. So from that only unknown result is theta in that. So AC square, the theta value is also coming with the clue sin theta is 4 by 5 here. So from that you can find AC length. If you are getting AC length, no doubt problem you can solve. Any doubt in this particular model? Samarth, is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
This type of model is also important. Note down this problem. ABC be a triangle with integer sides. and angle C equal to 90 degrees. All these type of questions are there in your assignment. Properties of triangle assignment. Just check your assignments data. At present is not with me. It's in center system. So I'm not able to send that assignment. But if you have that assignment, better revise that assignment also. It has all different model questions. Let ABC be a triangle with integer sides. Angle C equal to 90 degrees. Then how many triangles are possible with in radius 2009? And greatest area of triangle when R equal to 3. Greatest perimeter of triangle when R equal to 4. Just try this question.
Sir, in the first question, we can
15,
take.
1584, 90 are answers for that problem.
Sir, in the first question, we can take the Pythagorean triplet, sir. Like,
R equal to 2009 case.
yes, sir. We can take k into m square minus n square is some suppose side
That,
view.
that didn't work when we solved in class, sir. When we solved in class, we got an equation like a minus r.
Every time right angle means right, Pythagorean triplet is always making right angle triangle, no doubt about that. But every right angle triangle sides need not be Pythagorean triplet.
Pythagorean triplet, yes.
Converse is not.
Yes, in class we got one equation, general case only, sir. A minus r into b minus r equal to 2r square.
Yeah.
Sir, we should not take Pythagorean triplet.
No, don't take.
Why, sir?
For example, every sides combination is not work. For example, 5, 12, 13 if you take.
Yes, sir.
Is it Pythagorean triplet?
Yes, sir.
5, 12, 13. How?
5 square plus 12 square equal to 30 square.
No, it's not. That's not Pythagorean triplet. Pythagorean triplet definition is not that. There are 2m, m square minus 1, m square plus 1 combination. 3, 4, 5 is Pythagorean triplet.
What about x square minus y square, 2xy and x square plus y square?
That okay.
That one
Yes.
That okay. That is right angle triangle sides only. No, here I'm saying every right angle triangle combination is not giving Pythagorean triplet, I'm saying.
With
As integers case, I'm saying. When you are taking integers. I will write 5, 12, 13. Prisha, what you said just now, 5, 12, 13, how do you write here?
2xy is equal to 12, sir.
Okay.
X square minus y square equal to 5.
No, I'm saying in Pythagorean triplet case, in general they will use that integers cases, integer sides. Like 2m, m square minus 1.
X square plus y square, x square minus y square and 2xy square.
Yeah. That okay. No, in general Pythagorean triplet means we'll choose like this. What you are saying correct. You are saying simply right angle triangle sides.
Yes, sir.
So here Pythagorean triplet means in school if you remember you learn this. 2m, m square minus 1, m square plus 1 are Pythagorean triplets where m is integer. For example, if we take m equal to 2, 4, 3, 5 are Pythagorean triplets. We take m equal to 6, 12, 35, 36. We take general case and solve.
Yes, sir.
If we take x square minus y square, no doubt it's correct only.
It will give all possible cases.
Yeah, no, I'm saying in that x and y are integers are not that matter. If you're taking general real numbers, every case is covered in that. If you take x and y are real numbers, every case is covered. If you take only x and y are integers case, only some cases are covered. That I'm saying.
Yes, sir. And even we need to check by chance if there are some cases where x and y both are not integers, but x square minus y square is an integer.
Integer, yeah.
That there are chances that we may miss that.
No, what you are saying is x square minus y square, x square plus y square, 2xy.
Yes, sir.
These are general results you are saying. No, I'm saying integers case,
For
how
all
to check all.
integers.
So all you have to check here.
Sir, can you give one contradictory example?
No, this is fine.
I believe that this will give all integers for extra integers.
No, I'm saying that there might be even more solutions for xy which are where both x and y are not integers, but x square minus y square, x square plus y square, and 2xy are integers.
Is that really possible? Because if x square minus y square and x square plus y square are both integers, and 2x square is
Like
also
5 by root 2 and 3 by root
For
2.
example, x equal to 2 root 2, y equal to 3 root 2. For example,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
if you take like this, then no doubt all are integers only.
Yes, sir.
But x
But
and
we
y are
can't
not.
get these solutions as solutions for our equation.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, similar question was there. R equal to 13 in our assignment, sir.
Okay.
I took it as that only, sir. K into x square minus y square.
Okay.
2kxy, x square plus y square. Getting answer, sir.
Okay. Fine. Try once again. Okay.
Why is it wrong, sir?
Just I have to check the calculation once again. I'll check the calculation and say that. Now here we are saying only if you are taking, if xy belongs to R, no doubt it's fine. X and y are real numbers, no doubt it's cover all cases. Samad.
Yes, sir.
Here where problem is coming is, if you assume only x is natural number, y is natural number if you assume, then all cases are not covered, we are saying.
Then how do we solve, sir?
Here in your method, you are taking k means you are not assuming they are integers. Normally only you are taking right angle combination.
But when trying to solve it, I assume it's integer only, sir.
Okay. Just I will check once again that calculation. But here obviously, if you see this combination, if x is 2 root 2, y is 3 root 2 also, then everything is coming integer sides.
Yes.
In our counter example, if you see, in that question it's coming or not, that I have to check. Okay. Okay, but here, if you take x and y are real numbers, it's not a problem. If you take x and y are real numbers, every case is covered in right angle triangle. But x and y are integers case only, every case may not be covered. Like x is 2 root 2, y is 3 root 2, this type of thing. But I have to check the calculation, because in that cases also, if it is prime number, any problem is coming. 2013 is not prime number also.
No, it's 61 into 11 into 3.
Okay, I will check the calculation once. Is there any counter example is coming like that? Because many days back we solved, I think 2 years back. I didn't remember the calculation steps also. Okay, once I will check your calculations.
Sir, then how would you solve the problem?
Yes, like factorization only. That they are equal to delta by s. 1 minute. R equal to delta by s. Delta equal to half AB.
Yes, sir.
S equal to like a plus b plus
B plus
c
C
by
by 2. Yes, sir.
and t square equal to a square plus b square.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we got factorization. A square plus b square term, ab term will come. So that a minus r into b minus r something will come in that.
Equal to 2r square.
2r square is coming.
Yes,
We did this
a
thing
minus-
only for.
Yes, sir, I did in this way only, sir. For the 2013 question also.
Okay. So r equal to choose delta by s, and delta is half ab, s equal to a plus b plus root a square plus b square by 2.
Yes, sir. Otherwise you even give another proof, sir. Like r equal to a plus b minus c by 2 for right angle triangle.
Yeah, r equal to, okay.
So that equation we squared once, sir. So that's
Same,
the
same thing is coming, same thing.
yes.
So here if you take square here, that a square plus b square term is cancelled here. When you are simplifying, remaining term you will get the result.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Just take r equal delta by s. Delta is half ab. Okay. And s means now 2s is ab by a plus b plus root a square plus b square. Now send this term that side. Okay. Root a square plus b square into r equal to ab minus ar minus br. Now take square. Simplify it.
And sir,
Okay.
what about that one, like r equal to half of a plus b minus c? How do we prove that for right angle?
That s tan a by 2 formula.
Okay.
R equal to s tan a by 2. A is 90 degrees.
Yes.
R equal to s minus a tan a by 2.
Oh, yes, sir.
R equal to s minus a tan a by 2. Where tan a by 2 is what? Obviously 45 degrees. Means where 90 degrees is coming, that case. C is 90 here. So R equal to s minus c tan c by 2.
Okay.
Okay. Just use that also, you'll get answer. Okay. These are the different ways.
Sir, in our assignment there is one more question, sir. Like one nice like formula types.
Okay.
Relations between areas and perpendiculars. Lengths of perpendiculars.
Okay. What is it?
Sir, 1 by P1 plus 1 by P2 plus 1 by P3
The
into
delta by
sir,
the delta by something you are saying.
Isn't
no
it
sir,
1 by
exact delta will get, sir.
1 by P1 square.
Not 1 by P1 square, sir. Like 1 by P1 plus 1 by P2 plus 1 by P3
Okay.
into pi of 1 by P1 plus 1 by P2 minus P3. That cycle will take
1 by P1.
plus 1 by P2.
1 minute something. My notations are correct. 1 by P1 plus 1 by P2 plus 1 by P3 into
1 by P1 plus 1 by P2 minus 1 by P3.
okay.
That second part will take cycle, sir.
Okay. Like sigma. Okay.
Yes, sir. That is equal to 1 by delta square.
Oh, okay. Directly half into base into height if you use it's coming.
That was basically Heron's formula.
Yeah. That only.
Yes, sir.
2 delta by A, that formula. A by 2 delta, B by 2 delta, C by 2 delta.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So in terms of altitude, you are saying the result.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think it's enough for today. All these things are okay. Cyclic coordinate result only. This question also can note. In your class, we discussed this problem. It's also looking nice. In a circle with radius r, someone asked doubt in your class. In a circle with radius r, I think I didn't discuss this problem in all the classes. In a circle with radius r, a hexagon is inscribed with sides 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Then show that 2r cube minus 7r minus 3 equal to 0.
Sir, is it supposed to be the same order?
Which one? No, it may be any order. It may be any order. In a circle with radius r, a hexagon is inscribed with sides 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Then show that 2r cube minus 7r minus 3 equal to 0. Try this question. I discussed this problem in one of the class where someone asked doubt, not in all the classes. But I thought this question is good, so I noted this problem at that time. This question also, at that time I read the proof, that's why I got idea. Triangle ABC, that AD, BEC, just know what we discussed this question. In your class when we discussed, I thought this method is nice method, so I noted at that time. Remember the problem? This question, 2r cube, that problem, noted. Hexagon is stepped in circle with radius r and side size 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Then show that 2r cube minus 7r minus 3 equal to 0. Okay, this is properties of triangle. All these are different problems in your class what I discussed. Okay. What shall we do tomorrow? Tomorrow we will solve